What's up, everybody? God damn it, Daxter. What's up, everybody? Welcome to, well, I guess I already said it, Daxter! Thankfully, the only way we were ever able to play this is if what PlayStation did. And they actually, with their new emulation-style games,
have put this onto the PS5.
Yes, they did, because there was until we got better equipment, there was no way we were going to be able to do this. But let's jump in, shall we?
I'm still annoyed that one game hasn't come back. Or the few games haven't come back. It's really annoying, actually.
You know what? This time, I'm going to turn the subtitles off.
But the viewers.
Yeah, but I actually want to be able to grab thumbnails.
But the viewers.
I want to grab thumbnails. That's almost impossible when there's stuff up. It was like,
check how big the subtitles are.
Yeah, that's going to cut off. Because the way that my program works, it's too much. It's going to be cut.
Alright. There's your first image.
So, I don't get, is this... Obviously, he has images of Jak 2. Because this game came out between 2 and 3, right?
I think so.
Because there's an image of Haven City, but yet this looks like this was supposed... Like, Samus was looking at this in his hut.
That was the underground. That looked like the underground, where...
I don't know.
Where Torn was, every time you went to go talk to him. That's where that looked like that was.
I don't know, man.
Also, if you remember Jak 2, technically his hut is still there. Technically.
But why would you go visit it when that area is infested with metalheads?
Get some of his old stuff.
Why? Every single plant is dead.
Not the plants. As you just saw as the pictures. Jak 2, Daxter's perspective.
Wow, I think that's been the quickest we've ever used it. We've seen a scene from the opening.
Yeah.
For the record, this shit was put together like 2 days ago.
I put the intro together 2 days ago.
Also, we don't know which version of the opening is going to be up because YouTube is screwing with us. Because the way we normally do things is that we make openings and then we upload them to YouTube privately so that we can test to see if they're going to get copywritten. Now, Battle for the Grid. When we tested that, it did not get copyrighted. Didn't get claimed. But yet when I started making videos, it got claimed. So every single one of the Battle for Grid videos, if we ever got monetized, we could never monetize those videos. Same thing for, I think, Harley Quinn, too.
Is he supposed to be drinking milk? Yak-cow milk?
Better than the stuff actually at the bar.
Huh?
Better than the stuff actually at the bar.
What is that one milky alcohol? You know what I'm talking about? Rum chata, I think. Rum chata?
I don't know, it's what Mizu likes, I think.
All I know is it's a milky looking alcoholic drink. At least in color.
But tell me, my dear friend Dragon, why are we playing this?
Because it's one of the last Jak and Daxter games we'll be playing.
What do you mean? There's 2 others.
I will be playing them both.
Yeah.
we've beaten Jack 3, right?
Yes.
Which leaves Jack X and Jack Lost Frontier. And those are the last Jack and Daxter games ever created.
Yeah. So thankfully, with the collection, the Jack collection that eventually came out on the store, that included Jack X, and yes, it is. You can buy that separately now. And then was Frontier before or after this?
Lost Frontier?
PlayStation 5 release.
I'm not sure.
I think it was at then this.
I think this was the last PS5 one.
Okay, so yeah, then Frontiers came out, which it was also a PlayStation emulation version. So to specify what we mean, it was that specifically this was never released on any other console. So this is still the PSP version of the game.
I think if we do Lost Frontier, we might get the PS2 version because sometimes PS2 versions is better than a PSP version. Like,
look, if you don't want to play it, I'll just play it. The point being though is that we shouldn't hack up the money for that. The only reason why I want to do that for a certain game series later is for the music choice in it. Because it sounds so much better.
I want to do that for one of the Ratchet and Clank games because the PSP version of it, it just looks worse. It feels worse. So I'd rather get the original or the I guess remake that they didn't put back up. You know?
Yeah. I don't know. It's like I'm working fine with this. Camera works fine.
For me, I didn't like the whole left is right, right is left.
What do you mean? I'm pushing left and the camera's going left. I push it right and it goes right.
I remember for me, it wasn't doing that. Maybe they changed the setting.
I haven't changed any settings before.
Not you, them. Maybe the people who released this changed the settings, but I swear when I would press left, it would go left. And when I press right, it would go right. Oh. Also, it's your L2, R2.
Okay.
So be careful not to push them.
I know.
There is one feature that's annoying later in this game.
Yeah.
I could spoil it and say now. If you want to clarify.
What?
At a point later in this game, your camera movement is also your jump button for a vehicle. And that's a little annoying. But I get it, there's limitations on PSP.
Yeah, I guess.
But still, having you turn and jump with the same button is weird. Because it is still turning your camera.
So you must be the exterminator.
So guys, have you played this before?
Yeah, I've actually beaten. I would like to specify that when they released this, they put out a PS4 and a PS5 version of the game. Mainly so that way people who haven't upgraded the PS5 can still play. I'm pretty sure they've done this for every single emulation game too.
Kind of. They re-released an emulation just to give it a PS5 version, which is dumb.
Oh, Jack 1.
Jack 1, like...
I kind of hope they do it for the other two, just so that way I can replay and still get more trophies.
You know the only trophies I'm missing for Jack 2 and 3?
The collection.
Is the precursor eggs. That's it.
Well, Jack 2, you can cheese that with the debug menu stuff, and you can still kind of do that with Jack 3. I fucked up on my own file. It was that you'd need to first, sorry, my fucking brain there. You first need to collect 300 of the precursor eggs on your own, and then you can use the cheese to get the other 300. Therefore, the game doesn't seem to freak out, and the game will then register it properly that you collected
I
the
don't-
other 300.
I don't mind getting them properly. I just wish I knew where they were. They're actually
A lot
really
of them-
well fucking hidden.
Well, yeah, there's the ones that are hidden, and then there's the fucking hide and seek challenge ones.
Oh, right. I forgot about those. All the mission ones I didn't really care for. That's probably why I'm missing so many. I don't even know how many I have in Jack 2 and 3. I haven't gotten in those games in a while. But literally the only trophies I'm missing to platinum those are the get the highest amount of precursor eggs.
So yeah, I have legitimately platinumed Jack 1 multiple times. I don't think I've actually done that on the PS3. I think I need to do that because fucking Snowy Mountain, I am missing a precursor egg. That is all that is keeping me from a platinum. And I hate that place because half the time you could lose a fucking precursor egg in the damn snow.
I bet you it's in the damn snow too.
Yeah. So one of these days, I need to hop back in a file and either take the time and 100% that shit, or take the time to properly check that fucking file for the precursor egg.
You know, I can't remember, but I don't think I got every precursor egg in this game. Because I don't think that's required.
No, you just need a certain amount.
Like, to be able to... Like, for trophies and whatnot.
Yeah.
Also, there's no wonder Jack can't find any fucking precursor eggs. Daxter came over here and stole them all. He
And
said
he sold them for crack.
he didn't even sell them for that. He sold them for a back rub.
Okay, I forgot. I don't have my spin. Oh yeah, because that's the fucking stuff layer.
Yep.
Fuck.
You want to rewind? Show them the features that the PS5 has given us?
I don't know how that's gonna look in the recording. I'm hoping that all turns out fine because we haven't actually shown what the emulation can do. Since I think this is actually our first of the PlayStation emulation. And I say that, it was like, but the Jack games and all that. Yeah, but the fucking Jack games back then didn't have the emulation style. That weren't in the proper emulation. It was...
Does Jack 1 have that now?
Jack 1, yes. Even though
Weird.
there's specifically the two different versions.
That's weird.
But I don't know if you can even buy the old Jack 1. I think you have to have owned it.
Which I do.
Which I think we got that for free, didn't we? Because we already owned it, and therefore the store didn't make us pay again.
There was some game like that.
Daxter for me, because I had bought the Vita version, which is, again, I actually did play... Well, not the Vita, but I could play the digital PS2 version, since I have a PlayStation Vita. When this emulation version came out, the store didn't make me pay for it. And I gotta admit, you were upset about that back in the day. But the game was really cheap too. It was like, what, $5 to $6?
No, if anything, it would have been more like 10 to 20. Because even these games are still, you know, at the very least $10. I think at the highest 20.
How?
You had 1 health.
It does. I was already swinging.
He touched your foot before you could swing. He said, ooh, a toe. And you said, no!
So wait, the
bug!
metalhead bugs are into feet? What the fuck?
Huh? Oh. Well, I mean, they are right there.
Shut up. Even if I said it, shut up.
Give you the room keys.
Metalhead bugs, the ones who look up and be like, step on me.
I hate it. I hate you because I got the fucking. Do you remember those fucking people that were abducted to build the planet in the Broly abridged movie? Who are masochists?
Stephanie!
Yeah, thanks to you, I got those fucking lines playing in my head now.
You know what I thought of?
What?
Markiplier with Dimitrescu.
God.
Such power. This is the metalhead bug, just such power. Be ashamed if they stepped on me.
I wonder if there's a compilation video out there being pissed off that she wasn't actually the well, at least even just as big of a character as the trailer set her up to be.
She was kind of a big character. She was the first big boss.
I know, but then that's it.
Yeah, but like making her the first of 5. She's still in the top 5. I've never really played through a Resident Evil game all the way. I own 7. I think I own the Resident Evil 1 remake that came out on PS4. And then I don't know if I own any others. But I never bought them. They were like PS Plus. And I've never played through them. What is this room? This just a couch floor?
Pleasure.
Oh. Yeah, that makes sense.
I don't even know. I'm guessing.
No wonder there's so many bugs and pillows.
I thought you were gonna make a joke. It was like, oh, so that's why you and Thera always get a hotel when you go out.
Nah, there's too many bugs.
Oh my god, if fucking Thera found a bed bug in our fucking hotel bed, I think we go to jail for arson. Oh.
This place doesn't need to be here.
You know, it's like, I agree with her. Those are like the worst things because we had a bad fucking case of those in our first apartment.
Murder, murder, she wrote. Murder.
And then we're pretty sure it was our old roommate at the time who ended up causing that.
Ah.
But again, I'm not blaming him now because it's like there wasn't any actual evidence for it, even though the itching and the appearances did start in his room.
Wee.
I don't want to blame him because I'm pretty sure that was the same week we had a very slight case outbreak at my work.
And there goes the waterbed.
So it might have been me being with my clothes being affected and not even know. But I don't know, so I'm not going to blame him. Just in case you're watching, dude, I don't blame you for that at all. Because, I mean, you got affected, we got infected. We did end up having to get rid of my couch, though.
I'll buy my couch.
And I felt really bad because that was my stepdad's first, and he ended up giving that to me when I moved out. Because that was a really good fucking couch. It was also it was a pull-out couch, too, so...
Meh.
I'm just saying, like, if necessary, there was a fucking bed right there.
Anyways.
It did make that fucking thing a bitch to fucking move, though.
Shut up!
Can you stop, please?
Anyways.
Can you stop, please?
What?
And that was so rude and angry.
He won't ever shut up. He's been meowing all day long. Jeez. Shut up.
Exceeded my expectations. Payment received in full, and I'll be thanking your employer immediately. Now off you go.
He's about to run. He's about to zoom. I can feel it in my bones.
Yay, mission complete!
We're almost done with this episode.
Yeah.
But it's okay. This is the first taste of this game. And we will not be 100%ing this game. We could, but we're keeping ourselves to a deadline.
Yeah, we're pretty sure we'll be able to get this done quick.
If we have time before the end of the year, we can try and go back and do some collecting. But only after we beat the game.
I don't know if I want to let... I don't think we really need to do collecting.
Huh?
We don't really need to go do collecting, do we? I mean, why don't we just give ourselves a fucking little break? I mean...
It doesn't matter to me. If you wanted to do that.
I don't think so. I mean, if it was necessary for, like, power-ups or something...
I just figured because this is a good game that you might want to.
I mean, this is really simple. I have platinum this on the PS5 version.
Same.
And I say that like that because we are playing on the PS4. So I figured...
Why?
Because we are playing on my account, and I figured, fuck it, why not? After we get done with it, I'll platinum it on this version too.
But why? Why are we playing it on your side instead of on the?
So that way I can platinum it when we're done.
You didn't want to go back and play it again, did you? On the PS4 version.
This gives me a reason to play it on the PS4 version. And we're already going to be putting in most of the work just for the channel. So it's not like I don't have a reason for not doing it. I mean, if 98% of the work is already done. I mean, dear God. I mean, we've already gotten, what, 5 or 6 trophies, and we're only 23 minutes in. And I know you guys couldn't see them, but yeah, it seems like almost every little thing is giving us a trophy.
That's because kind of it is. You have to jump off the thing because you can't bounce higher. But this game, I really enjoy it, and I've never played it before. I played it on the PS5. I'm really glad I did.
I was kind of happy to play this on almost the original hardware, since I played on something similar enough.
You know what's funny?
What?
I recently re-looked over a game that we're never doing for the channel, ever, because fuck that. We're never doing it.
Damn it. I got stuck between a ceiling and a hard place.
Katie.
I nearly did it again.
But the game that I recently re-saw cutscenes for...
Yeah?
PlayStation Move Heroes.
Ooh, no.
Yeah, we're never doing that, ever. For
Well,
the
we
channel.
have the controllers and we have a camera.
We're never doing that ever for the channel, right?
Why?
Because
How?
it's a horrible game.
Well, I think we found our thumbnail.
That ain't no bug.
Speak up before these barrels become both ends of the conversation. Who are
That's also a good image right there. Just a gun up against Daxter's face, and he's just like, oh.
Well, if you must know, I'm Taryn. Let me guess. You're one of those lame exterminators who think they can still clean up the city.
We're not using the
Those little
bub.
metal bugs?
The
Why?
Your little toys of the
I already did on Harley Quinn. It's too eye-catching.
Hot when you're angry.
Exactly. It'll get people interested.
You wanna
They're
have
too
fun?
interested.
It's a big girl's way of taking out bugs.
Stop it.
You get the creeps.
Oh, come on. You got that.
Thank you.
High-waisted. Come on.
Okay, baby, I'll play along.
Perfect
Stop.
image.
Watch me work, Sarah.
Hey, watch what you spray.
Mr. Jazz. The cutscenes might be low res, even for you guys. That's because that's just how the emulation is.
Yeah, again, it just makes it to where you can play the game, because again, this is the PSP version. The Lost Front, Jack and Daxter, the Lost Frontier, that's also on the PlayStation, so all the Jack games are playable for current-gen consoles. It also is, unfortunately, the PSP version, even though there was a
PS2.
PS2, yeah, my bad.
I don't know why they do that when there's a PS2 version that's much better with controls. Why they wouldn't just port those over instead of the PSP versions? They've already ported other PS2 games, like
Because knowing
Jack 2 and
this,
3.
it was probably easier. It was probably easier to port the PSP version than it would the 2, for some reason.
It's so
Since
stupid.
this is the original since the PSP is the original version of the game. Maybe it's a double standard way of how to doing it, because you'd have to. The game was already modified to work for PS2, and then you're remodifying that modify so that it's working on a different console.
Really, if you remodify the PS2 version to work on a PS5, you just need to make sure the graphics don't break, and that you put start and select on the touchpad like you do the other games.
I know, but still.
I don't know what the coding problem is, but I mean, come on, this is not the. Some of the PSP versions are not the superior versions. They suck.
I know, but shouldn't we be happy that we even have these in the first place?
Eh.
Oh, you fucker.
I'm already playing on any PSP ported version of a Ratchet and Clank game that was on the PS2.
Yeah.
I'm having us wait until I actually buy those games myself. And we already own one of them. Because the controls just feel so much better.
Wait, so you have a Secret Agent Clank and Size Matters?
No, I have Secret Agent Clank.
I know, and I got Size Matters.
The PS2 version?
No.
Exactly. I thought for a second you had let go and he was just standing in the air. I was about to be like,
You rodents are full of surprises. If you can make your way back, meet me at the bar.
Well, this is where we end the episode.
Yeah, hold on.
I know the best part about the emulation is on the emulation tree, or whatever you want
God
to call
damn
it.
There we go.
The rewind feature and whatnot.
Yeah, I guess I'll go and show that now. Yes.
You can just
can
save.
There are save states. So if you see here that we're back there, so if I grab this, go to load instead, boom, exactly where I had it. So you can literally pick up where you played last. You don't have to use the in-game, the game's original save system if you don't want to.
Which
Personally,
means...
that really helped out because as of a couple days ago, the Legacy of Kain series is fully playable on PlayStation now. So Blood Omens 1 and 2 Soul Reavers 1 and 2 because of the remaster, and then as of a couple days ago, Defiance just became playable.
Anyways,
And so that means that I don't think I can get up there. But the only ones that are not part of the emulation style is Soul Reavers 1 and 2 because of the remaster. But because of Blood Omen 1 being on the emulation style, it's a lot easier to play thanks to the save state function. What?
I was gonna say, why not save the Legacy of Kain stuff for the next video?
Oh. Well, it's a small state.
Mm-hmm.
That's all. I mean, I can get more into why that is next line.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I thought we were really closer to the end.
No, we were like halfway. That was a halfway point. That's why I was like, this is where we stop it.
Alright. However, I am going to...
And as I was trying to get at before you went off about Legacy of Kain, is that because the save state, no matter if this is the end of the recording session or not, we will pick up exactly where we left off.
Oh yeah, every single time. Yeah, we can now. But anyways, we hope you guys enjoy this. This will end up being our last game of 2025. So no matter how many weeks... What?
He dog mode.
Yeah, so no matter how many weeks are left or are done after this, we're gonna take a vacation. We want to be able to relax for the end of the year and properly plan out what we have coming up. And I think we'll put a... You know what? I'll save that for the last episode, because we don't need to talk about that now. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this. Do all that YouTube stuff so you don't mess on another upload. Comment what you guys thought, and we will have to see you in the next one. See you later, psychos.